or to look for those MPs. In his lineup, he has maybe from every single constituency over 10 aspirants. So if you think that moving to that direction you are safe, move and you will be replaced. And I can tell you, when an euphoria comes, you can't stop it. And in the Mount Kenya, I'm not finding it's changing. Because for sure, it will exist many. So it's upon you to decide whether you stay put or you cross the border.
Isn't it political suicide not to be able to work with elected leaders from an entire region, if at all you feel like you're the kingpin for that region? That all elected leaders, for some reason, are not with you, most of them?
For the
Embakasi, not Member of Parliament James Gakuya, has opened up about the behind-the-scene politics that led to the dramatic impeachment of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, revealing that the move was not just a parliamentary decision, but a calculated political maneuver backed by President William Ruto and a significant number of members of Parliament. Speaking during an interview on Morning Cave on TV47, Gakuya painted a picture of betrayal and political isolation, saying that Gachagua's host was a painful moment for the embattled former DP. According to him, Gachagua was being left deeply wounded by the betrayal of MPs he once considered allies, lawmakers who, when it matters most, turn against him in favor of state-backed directives. Gakuya explained that Gachagua's removal from office would not have succeeded without the silent and powerful note from President Ruto himself. He claimed the head of state played a central role in orchestrating the political climate that enabled MPs to push through the impeachment without fear of reprisal. The outcome, he noted, showed just how fragile political loyalty can be in a system where presidential influence still holds immense sway over parliamentary decision. But Gakuya did not stop there. He issued a sharp warning to legislators or sitting legislators from the Mount Kenya region. A political storm is brewing. According to him, a wave of public support is already gathering around Gachagua, who is increasingly seen by many as the religion or region as system of resistance and betrayal. The MP predicted that this momentum, if sustained, could lead to 2027 major shakeup. He warned that many of the current MPs in Kenya or Mount Kenya who supported Gachagua's house or remained silent during his political downfall risk facing backlash from their constituents. The electorate, Gakuya noted, that is keenly watching and remembering who stood with Gachagua and who did not. He emphasized that the people of Mount Kenya are beginning to rally behind Gachagua with renewal energy and a sense of injustice that could shape the religion or region political narrative in the next general election. With the 2027 fast approaching, Gachagua's political capital appeared to be growing despite his impeachment. Gakuya's revelation suggests that what once was seen as the end of the political career may, in fact, be the beginning of a powerful comeback fueled by religion, pride, perceived betrayal, and desire for political reintroductions.
Or to look for those MPs. In his lineup, he has maybe from every single constituency over 10 aspirants. So if you think that moving to that direction you are safe, move and you will be replaced. And I can tell you, when an euphoria comes, you can't stop it. And in the Mount Kenya, I'm not finding it's changing. Because for sure, it will exist many. So it's upon you to decide whether you stay put or you cross the border.
Isn't it political suicide not to be able to work with elected leaders from an entire region, if at all you feel like you're the kingpin for that region? That all elected leaders, for some reason, are not with you, most of them?
for the
Conduct himself on commentaries he make in public. One, let me say, the assessors of his pronunciations are the public. And what I would say is that, in fact, let us not forget that Gachagua was purged, and the pain is still in him. That if the members of Mount Kenya, parliamentarian, stood with him, most likely there could be no success of that particular game. So that bitterness is still in him. And that is why he always feels both the head of state and members of parliament betrayed him. And that was it. And there is no way that you distance Gachagua from commenting that. Because his ouster was backed by both head of state and parliamentarians. And he cannot direct his ammunitions to anyone else. So anytime that he addresses the public, he's just saying, coming to another election, and especially in this party of mine, we need to filter. We need to know people who cannot be easily wooed to the other side. People who cannot move to the parliament and betray their people. Because we have seen various other regions with this kind of outcry, but they have defended their kings. This has happened. But it was a shock to see a situation where your brothers are the ones who are used to finish you. It was long, and I can tell you for sure, that kind of damage will ever keep resurfacing.
But it is said that also some of his allies are now even a bit jittery working with him because of his abrasive nature. Some of the MPs that were his closest allies, some of them have